Thank you, Al. Good morning.
Good morning.
I have to correct one thing that Al said, and this gives you an idea of, I know exactly what the market's been like in the past year and a half. The profile that he read was a year and a half ago about when I did have 125 agents. I now have 50, give or take. Today I might even have less. So I know what the past year and a half has been like, and I've experienced the really fun, good times where we always were smiling and loving our industry, and then the past year and a half we have what? So when Al asked me to speak today, I have to tell you, I wasn't sure why, and I'm a little nervous, so I don't know who's more nervous. I think I made Ryan nervous because I was late, and I kept telling him that I didn't need anything to speak. I didn't need anything, and I think I was making him nervous. So he gave me my agenda and told me that my topic is developing a circle of influence that will open more doors. Then I looked at the speakers who were following me, and I thought, this is easy. I'm preaching to the choir. You're here. Do you know how many people, associates that you work with, that were given the opportunity to be here today that didn't come? Too busy? Maybe. Probably not. But didn't get up, didn't drive here, get dressed to be here. So I applaud you. Question, I have a question for the audience. Can I see a show of hands who, they're 2009, they met their goals or exceeded them, and they're on track to do that for 2010? Can you raise your hand? Raise them high, please. Kudos to you. To everyone else, you need to speak to them during the break or after the meeting, okay? And they're here. That tells you everything. So when I had to do my topic, I want to thank the sponsors and Ryan and Al and all the sponsors for doing this for free. It didn't cost them free. They had to pay something. So they did it for you so you can be better. You're here. That's wonderful. Those who raised their hand, did your attitude have anything to do with your success? That's what I'm going to talk about today. I feel like in this industry we have become a lot like golfers. We have an excuse for everything. First thing I learned when I learned to play golf, my first lesson is, it's too windy, it's too cold, the ball's not right, the tee's not right. I still don't play golf well, but I know the excuses. We've done the same thing in the industry. We can blame it on the world economy, the national economy, the real estate market, short sales, foreclosures, the mortgages, FHA. I mean, I every single day try to go through a day without hearing one of our associates talk about one of those issues that is stopping us from being successful. It can't happen. So more than ever, we have to continually fill up our positive gas tank. And in doing so, that's why you're here. So I'm asking you today, as you listen to your speakers, you had already made the effort to be here, but there are some of us, and I've been this, they come to a seminar and they sit there like this, or they're looking at their BlackBerry, or they're physically here, but they're mentally not. And they're not listening, and they're not paying attention. And they walk out of here, or they nudge somebody next to them and say, that's not going to work. That's stupid. We all been there, we've all said it. I'm challenging you to not do that today. And if you hear something that you've done before, and maybe it didn't work, think, what if? What if I tried it again? What if I tried it a different way? What if? Okay? We're also busy blaming everything for why we're not successful, me included, that it's all external. And the only thing we have to blame is in here. So my challenge for you today is to think positive. Totally, completely positive. Walk out of here with at least one nugget, but I say you're going to get one nugget from each speaker. Okay? I challenge you also to take your existing clients and customers, and I don't care if it's only one, and call them up today. And call them up just for the heck of it. And tell them how important they are to you. And instead of being a salesperson or a service person, treat them like magic, like an experience, like Disney. If you did that, wouldn't they want to refer you to all their friends and family? Have we gotten caught up in the mortgage or the sales or the title or the whatever? So think about that, okay? The next thing I challenge you to do is not in the car driving. because I know we don't do that. We don't talk on our phones while we're driving. But when you get home or get to the office, call someone you love and tell them. Just tell them. For no reason. I just called to say I love you. Mother, parent, child, sister, brother, I don't care who. Just call them and say I love you. It'll freak them out, I got to tell you. What do you want? They will be freaked out by it. And then I challenge you to each, if you're sitting next to a stranger during the break, shake their hand and pass cards. There is more business in this room if you open the doors than you can possibly ever imagine. You already have your circle of influence. It's changing your way of thinking and opening the doors. The opportunity to sit and meet these people and talk to them and ask them, give me one piece of advice, is just incredible. And then last but not least, I challenge you to be nice to someone you don't know. It will put you in a better mood. And they'll look at you and they'll smile. And it just makes for a perfect, wonderful day. So no matter what happens, because I was late because of traffic, and I'm thinking, I'm not even saying this stuff anymore because now I'm late and I'm nervous, but let that go. It's not important. All the externals, turn all those issues, all your stumbling blocks, into stepping stones and think, what if? What if I did it different? Then, hopefully next year when we do this, when everybody raises their hand, it's going to be even more people raising their hand for a successful 2010. So I wish you all the best. I would like to know, is anyone today celebrating their birthday? Nobody? Scott Lederer. Yay, happy birthday, Scott. I have a book for you, a Brian Buffini book that you probably have already read, but that's okay. You're welcome. Is anybody's birthday tomorrow?
January.
That's why he had a great 2009 and 2010. See? Whose birthday's tomorrow? Okay, I'm giving her a book I highly recommend. It's called The Strangest Secret. It's by Earl Nightingale. It's one of the best books you'll ever read. It'll take you a half hour. It won't take long at all. And then I have 2 more for the drawing at the end of the day if we can, Brian Buffini. So I thank you all. I wish you all the best. Have a great day, a great year. And remember, stepping stones, not stumbling blocks.